So you were asking me about my cloth diapering nighttime solution, and after a lot of trial and error, this is what I came up with. I thought that instead of sending you a dozen or so photos of what I do, I thought I would just take a video of it. So here it goes. So we take they're called flour sack towels, and they're from Walmart, and you can get about 5 in a pack for $5. Take one of those, one AMP double layered hemp liner, and you triple fold it, and then you take either 2 bamboo liners from Kawaii. I think they're like $3.50 each or something. Same with the hemp one. Or you can do 2 of these. These are the hemp boosters. They're triple layered, I believe, and they're from AMP as well. So you take your flour sack towel, put on your triple layered or tri-folded hemp liner from AMP, and this time I'm going to do 2 of these bamboo inserts from Kawaii, and then it's hard to do with one hand, but I'll try it. You fold the edges down, and then you fold it over. You basically wrap the inside with this around it, and then you just fold it over, and then I tuck this under. And then I found that the covers that work best for night, because the insert is so fat, is these Kawaii covers. I think it's called Goodnight Heavy Wetter, but I'm not 100% sure. I just find that it fits the best in this one. And so then I'll just stuff this in here, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so it's stuffed in here. Make sure that the edge is down. And then for Jaina, she ends up sleeping on her stomach. So I make sure that the insert is up to closest to the front, so that when she's on her stomach, she doesn't get a lot of leakage. And then it's probably about an inch or 2 from the back, but then it still allows for, if she does roll onto her back, to have a decent amount of absorbency. As you can see, that's quite bulky, but she doesn't seem to mind. I think the first couple times I did this, she was in disposables at night, and then I switched over to this because I was getting so much leaking from trying so many different kinds of cloth at night that I did disposables. But when I finally found this out, it did take her maybe a day or so just to get used to so much padding. But then at the time, she was also waking up several times a night for feedings. So I'm not sure if it was the diaper or if it was the feedings that was waking her. But now she's totally used to it. She sleeps anywhere from 12 to 14 hours in this. She still wakes up once for nursing, so it's still getting her through quite a bit. And I haven't had any leaks in the morning. I have it on the largest rise setting, and probably, like, I guess it doesn't really matter as much, but it just fitted around her. And it will be pretty wide on your kid, but at the same time, it does get them through the night, and it's so nice being able to save money on disposables by not having to use them at night with this option. You can get these covers from Kawaii. They're very affordable, but you really could use any type of cloth cover. You could even put the insert directly against your baby, but with the cover on it, this will wick away the moisture, and so I find she doesn't wake up as soon as it gets wet, whereas if she had this flour sack towel against her skin, she would probably wake up from the moisture, unless you wanted to put like a fleece liner if you were using just a cover with that insert on top. But anyways, that is what I use for night options. Hope that helps. It really was great once I finally figured out what to do so that she could get through the night without major leaks on her bedding and her pajamas.